Hello and welcome to the Silver Gauntlets. Welcome to more semifinals. It'll be maybe the race where we shall crown our first finalist. It'll be either Tenacious Toad, who has won the first race here, or it'll be Tensai and who can force a game 3. Here to tell you all about it are NewITGuy and Toffile. Folks, how are you?
Doing great.
Doing good. Happy Saturday afternoon if you're on the East Coast of the U.S. or later on or in the morning elsewhere. Um, so Toad's been around for a while. Um, Obviously, you can see we've got about a five times difference in races. Has won the head-to-head a bit more than Tensei has.
Yep.
So
Yep, definitely the more experienced runner of the two.
yeah, uh, pretty sure Tensei's a fairly new runner all in all. Um, I haven't seen him race too much other than kind of Challenge Cup this year a couple times. So, but I've seen Toad around for a bit now. Uh, but yeah, no, they've both had a lot of success. Tensei has won about half the races he's entered. Toad not as much, but you race for 4 or 5 years, that average is probably going to drop a bit.
Yeah. But looks like today we have Scrub Shuffle, required only one chicken, and free Scarecrow song. So nothing too terribly crazy that'll affect the logic of the seed.
Yeah, really, Scrubs just means we get a couple extra checks behind Strength 2 and a couple extra checks behind Hammer. Um,
Mhm.
Near's
And
Love could be logically important, um,
mhm.
but actually we start with Song of Time, so scratch that.
Yep, Song of Time was the one I was thinking of for the rare Goron City scrubs that you may have to look at.
Yeah. Well, money management's going to be a little more important in this seed, so hopefully there'll be an early wallet. But
Hmm.
we do have affordable scrubs, so we're only paying $10 a pop
Hmm.
instead of the usual 40.
Yeah, unlike Shop Sanity, where we're not guaranteed that third wallet in the world, but
Yeah.
when it's only 10 a pop, that's not terrible.
It will be interesting to kind of see how you route this. We're starting as child. I have to imagine like a good early trip down to like Valley Lake is in order just because of um the high road, the lake scrubs
Hmm.
underneath the L. Um, you know, triples the amount of quadruples the amount of checks that you can do in Lake as a child.
Yeah. I also have a feeling we're going to be opening a lot more just regular brown chests on the off chance we're pulling money out of them
Yeah,
this seed.
yeah. Unfortunately, we do have a stone start today, so we're gonna have to get 6 meds. So we're not gonna see one path somewhere. Uh, Unless, of course, we have like DC and Forest as medallions,
Hmm.
but we'll see. Our runners are going to get going in just a couple seconds here. Yeah, required only if you know logical implication. You have to be very careful with some dungeons like Water Temple required only.
Hmm.
Starting in Link's house, probably check Kukuri's case order or Mido's house first. I don't know if you're going to make the break to Ranch or you're going to make the break to SFM first.
Hmm.
We got a hook shot in Mido's house.
Place for it?
To grabbing the 5 rupees behind Mido's house. We're going to need the cash.
Just a little fiver there.
Ranch to Rova. Now, Ranch is a little more dense in these settings. There's a 3 scrub grotto in Ranch. That's only accessible to child, so
Could be Requiem, could be Strength out there.
yeah. I think we had a race yesterday where there was also one on-range path to Morpha, path to Twin Rova, and there was 3 major items in the 3 checks there.
Okay.
Tensai's getting his hook shot. But hey, free Scarecrow. It's going to really help with the routing early on. Fortunately, we don't have storms, so we're not going to be able to grab the storms grotto up in the top of SFM where there's some scrubs. I'll have to come back for those later as an adult, probably. Unless Arias, of course, is storms. Yes. 10 size, I think, for ranch.
Turn. It's good for routing. Haha.
Water Temple Foolish, that's nice.
We were finding a boss key and getting out.
In required only, that's especially nice because, like, if too many small keys end up in the, like, Dark Link Loop or boss key chest areas, those areas are just completely out of logic forever.
Yep.
Well,
small key.
Yeah.
Like highly at a PG.
Like the PG.
That's interesting. A bow maybe?
Yeah, we already have a hook shot. And it's not path to PG or Rova.
If the Rova paths a Mirror Shield or Requiem, it could be Strength out there also. That's a scale.
That's really nice.
Puts the Ruto's Letter check into logic.
Yeah, I think you have to make it a play down there, like as a child here.
Yeah. That could also be path to Rova.
Yeah, Storms just gets better in Scrub Sanity.
Mm-hmm.
It's already kind of like the most powerful child song, and it's just better.
Yep. Because we got, I don't remember how many are in bottom of the well, 20 some odd checks, something like that.
Yeah, and there's a couple.
You can peek them, but
there's a couple Storm Scrubs grottos. Almost being forced to play some weird variation of Nocturne and Saria song. Yeah, now Tensai did this loop without. I don't think he saw the path to Roma, but ooh,
that can be path to Rova.
Yeah. We don't know.
Crappy one.
Yeah, we don't know if King Dodongo or DC is a stone or a mid yet. So
He's a heart. Okay. We're not unfreezing the Wheat King. Alright. So it's either Storms or it's that bomb bag.
yeah, I have to say that I think this early game, at least. I mean, I don't like saying like super early on, but like these first couple minutes, I think this Lon Ranch play is going to be a little bit better for Tensai, just because he's going to be able to like kind of like run in through with bombs, and storms.
Yeah. I also like this from Tensai. Immediately warping back, gonna check KF Storms, Lost Woods bomb checks.
Yeah.
There's a lot Tensai can do.
Yeah, he can do a lot, and there's not going to be. Toad will get back to them. They're not hard checks to get back to. It's just he's going to have to double dip this. OGC is foolish. Oh God.
No Yeet Rock.
Yeah.
So if you want to see Strength 3, you need to hope for light arrows are in his castle. Oh. Heart container in storms.
Kokiri's Path to Morpha. We got a hook
Hook.
shot. That's not a surprise.
Yep.
Kind of has. Yeah, it's only the hook shot. That's our last chick in KF.
Yep. That is
Fortunately, it doesn't really tell us any place where the other hook shot can be because one hook shot has to be, and it's just Path to Morpha by itself.
Mm-hmm. Well, doesn't that mean our other hook is hook locked?
Now,
No. Okay.
you need long shot to reach Morpha, so either hook shot
Got
suffices.
it.
So it's like, that's irons already in the river.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if, I have to expect that when Tensai sees the lake path to PV, I'll probably pick the scale and go upriver. That's a Para and Logic Iron Boots. Tutu doesn't know that. Oh God. That's not what you want to see. Frog Stew is a bow. We are playing on required only. Oh no. Oh no.
Soft AD for logical forest access.
So, this lake item is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Because Arya's song in a bow could be anything.
Yeah.
Anything could be on the table.
Yep. We potentially do have another AD required only seed.
Yeah.
Just depends.
Aldernio's dead.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the fact that Frog Stew isn't always means that that bow can potentially supersede any other bow.
Mm-hmm.
As a hint, as a path hint.
Yep. And so far, the only thing that we know is we have Water Medallion and Spirit Medallion today, just based off path hints.
Yeah. Well, we know Spirit and Forest Medallions. We don't know the other ones yet.
We had a Path to Morpha, so we do have a water.
Oh, Path to Morpha, yeah. That's true. Yeah.
I
Forest.
I forgot the forest path.
Yeah.
Songs are hard. You'll get it. There we go.
Fortran's nothing. I don't know if you want to do well right now. Well can get a little screwy with required only.
Mm-hmm. You really got to count keys.
But yeah, I mean, really, it's just like there's one key in one spot. But without ZL, I think you kind of want to in these settings. Yeah, that's no items in domain today. There is a storm scrub, but it doesn't have scrubs.
It's a fairy fountain, right?
Yeah. All right.
Right. It is not the Rudos letter spot, which leaves top of lab, lab dive, which we can do out of logic right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Shoot the sun. Well, we can do yeah.
well, we need a bow to shoot the sun,
Yeah, no, we don't have a bow yet, but
and then 2 fishings.
plus the 3 scrubs.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. The 3 scrubs next to the owl that kidnaps you.
You got to be very careful not to talk to him, or not walk next to him after you talk to him.
Okay.
Child's
Out.
fishing's dead. Yeah, and Tensai is heading. He is not going to go check river. Interesting. He is running out though, so like maybe he's going to go do Valley instead. Valley, he has the bomb bag, so Valley and Southfield makes a lot of sense. You can pick up 3 hits this way.
Yeah, I think this is going to be Valley. Well, I was going to say Valley to River, but this is definitely Market.
No, that's really aggressive. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Scarecrow, we do have free Scarecrow, so you don't have to come down to Child as a lake. Lake as a child. But still, with the scale, that's 1 extra check.
Well, you might want to. It's Path.
Yeah. Maybe he's gonna go try to get a read of the land with the layouts. I'll also be really suspicious just because we have potentially path storms and you could have done Frogs one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, we have Adult Fishing, Lab Dive, Shoot the Sun, and Top of Lab.
yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, Toad Saturday is gonna be weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, there goes Frogs too.
Path to PG is Strength?
Strength hovers or whatever's our forest access.
Oh, it could be, yep, could be hovered. Which could be a... trying to think. Oh, because Sorry is on OoT, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
We don't know.
Yeah, could be a stone. Something for a stone dungeon.
Couple time hits start.
Dancing Dad's dead. Shoot the Sun's dead.
Frog
So
Stew is dead, and Ice Cavern Final Chest is a
Okay. I thought that
piece
was
of
a
heart.
frog's one hit.
No. So we're still missing 2 sometimes since.
Oh, there's our Lake Hylia path. It's Greg. We need Greg.
Yeah. Yeah. So Toad ran to the silo first, even going to the Scrub Grotto. Which is good, because you don't want to be missing a potentially path bomb bag. Man layout, water, Jabu, Deku. Shadow. I guess Shadow's our last med. So fire and Dodongo. Ooh, fire and Dodongos.
Well, we have everything to clear DC out.
Yeah, I mean, those are kind of like the 2 lowest requirements of the GTG's Path to Baronade.
So Rudos or a Rang. Most likely.
Yeah. There's nothing really stopping Saria Song from showing up now. For being our first logical access. Oh god, it's gonna be the Hammer and Lake. Hammer or Hovers and Lake.
Hammer, Hovers, and Lake.
It's literally all it could
That's
be.
what it is. And it's for logical all dungeons. Now, is it hard required, or is that just what the game expects you to do?
Oh, we don't know what we have a hint for Darunia, but we don't know what Skull Mask is.
Yeah.
Skull Hit Kid is.
Right.
Yeah, Toad. Oh, Toad never did Kukiri Short Chest. I wonder if this will be Toad hitting for Hack after Chicken Case Sword Chest. For maybe the well, then 1 chicken. Well, the worst part is, like, even if AD is possible, but you still have to go down the lake just because if it is the hover bridge, you need it for Shadow Temple.
Us running here from Tensai.
Yeah.
Go to graveyard first, then pop back through here.
This is decent shot of being ZLR could be a quick leader. Alright, we're gonna see some CAC checks just 7 years apart.
$40 dead.
30 is a slingshot. 50, oh god.
Well, we're not getting big stabby, sorry.
Yep. We're still daytime, so Tensai should be able to do adult archery. Kind of have to see if Toad's gonna opt to go for the well.
Or at the very least open it.
Yeah, he's waiting for the well. Like, the good thing with the whale is there's 4 ZL log checks. And you can see 2 of them. And then you just have to hope that the dead hand loop has nothing for you. Here's Tensai getting his bad news about Bigoron sword. It's like good, I can chop off 30, 40, and 50 immediately.
Not necessarily 30.
No, 30 was in Cucco and Grotto.
Well, no, I mean...
Oh, it's a slingshot. That's true.
Yeah, there's one check it could actually make for.
True. Logically, it could be required for a few other spawns.
Right, but...
Um,
only one's gonna hard lock that.
Yeah, I have to think, though, with us having a hookshot and bombs now, we probably have 30 in logic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a slingshot path off the board for Deku Tree.
Yeah. Oh, and a bow. Bow definitely puts 30 in. Oh.
That's a mirror shield. That'd be really nice. Hey, storms this path to Winterova, you say?
Mm-hmm. That's
We have one.
That's CL locked.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's our second key, so that means Dead Hand has to have at least one item.
Mm-hmm.
Dead Hand doesn't exist for the rest of the C for Toad.
Yeah.
Alright. Time for Rufio.
Light arrows, come on, give us our lights.
Ooh. There's only one dungeon and it is Magic Lock, and that is Shadow. Entry into Shadow Temple is locked by magic. You may also need magic to beat Spirit Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And then anything else is seat dependent.
Yep.
Oh yes, water can have a yes, the infamous water can have a magic lock if the first torch's chest in the water temple locks all the other bows in the game, and you have to use Din's fire. I have seen that happen. It's hilarious. Okay, Dead Hand's 2 items.
Yeah, Dead Hand's 2 items in the whole bottom. Well, I guess there's no checks down there, but the rest of anything on the bottom of the well's inaccessible.
Okay, yeah, Forest Temple could also be used due to if the bow is behind. Yeah, I switched to rotate the second corridor because you can use Dense Fire to rotate the thing. Magic has a lot of niche uses, but it's not. It's only prominently in Shadow and Spirit temples.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave it at that.
Seeing some DLC here from Tensai. It's always nice to see.
Well, that's not DLC if we can. Yeah, I mean it is, but there are scrubs back here. DC gets really juiced in scrub sanity.
There's 3 scrubs or 4? I forgot.
4.
4.
You got the one down here. Ooh, first bottle.
Rush ice. Sorry, I had to say it.
Yeah. You have the 2. You have the one down here, the one next to the map chest in the lobby, and then there's 2 upstairs, just in that bombable wall next to the bomb bag chest.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, toads.
That's big.
Now that just is in logic with the strength that we did find, so
Nice.
Take it. I mean, so far, like right now, Toad's a little bit is going to got into child like 5-7 minutes slower than Tensai, but he does have Mirror Shield and Iron Boots over him. But they're both going to have to go back child again. Several times, probably.
Yeah, and Tensai will be able to do a full clear of the wall.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested to see where Prelude or Serenade is, because that's kind of like the one thing holding us up. Because even though we rolled required only, like right now, like there's a pretty good chance we're going to be able to hit every actual location. Almost like we might not hit every major location again, but we're going to hit enough of them.
Yeah. I'm guessing one's on Prelude check, and the other one's probably out at Colossus. Those would be my guesses as to where they're at.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The wall there eliminates Tunic logic from what's in Lake.
Mm-hmm.
So it is literally hovers or hammer at this point. I guess theoretically it could also be Ruda's letter if Minuet's an ice camera or something like that. But it feels like a hammer hovers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like the one kind of bad thing that Tensai has here is that he's gonna have to kind of reverse through this room again and kind of do a glyphless to jump back up top because he doesn't have a shield to ground jump right now.
Shot.
I don't know if you. I think.
Or is that only if it's a big chest that you can do?
I think we'll see. I just don't think you have the angle with it. Toad's getting his mid layout. Yeah, the chest is too far back. I don't think you can even get it if it's big. Is this a possible AD required only seed? It's looking like that. Yeah. Toad's opting to run to CAC. I didn't see what time of day it was when he got to market. It was early enough that he could get past the drawbridge. He's gonna go.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. I guess I was gonna say maybe he was gonna check this grotto for the hint and then warp over.
As far as AD goes, the only thing we don't know is if it's hard or if it's soft AD right now.
Yeah.
Soft AD meaning that our Minuet's locked behind all dungeons somewhere, and the expectation is of the seed as you get it versus something being required on Saria's song.
Yeah.
For other than forced access.
I think Toad will just be able to get the CAC at daytime if he gets in this hole quick enough. That's just a recovery hard. Guess Toad's heading for value. I mean, we. Like there is a path to Phantom Ganon somewhere in Lake. We know that. I guess Toad's hoping its strength down in Lake right now.
His strength was in graveyard, right?
Yeah, strength was like Shield Grave.
Shield grave. Yeah. Hmm.
Burning Tech is Bolero. I think he's trying to get 20 rupees for adult fishing. I personally... Oh no, he's short for scrubs, and then he probably realizes, wait a second, it's only 10 rupees.
Mhm.
Because if you're looking for rupees for scrubs, like you probably would just want to go into lab, cheat lab dive, and then break the crates for 20 rupees. Or get the rupees in the bottom.
I mean, that one's always 10 anyway.
Tensai is getting money for a shield. Makes sense. He's gonna probably go to Forest Temple now. Despite our race room being, I believe, nicest Stalfos, you kind of want to shield before you get to this fighting Stalfos.
Mhm.
Yeah, this makes... Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna go stop Link the Goron and then go to maybe check a crater song and then head back to.
Yeah, we have ZL, we can just do a greater loop. What is that?
Steak.
Bomb cheese on lab dive. Not our path, but there sure are nice.
We haven't seen adult fishing yet, have we?
No, we just got down to the adult lake.
Okay. So there's two possibles. Unless someone changed the randomizer and then I approve of Greg being path.
Yeah. I mean, in like Ship Arcading, you can make Greg the bridge
Bridge
apartment.
condition.
Yeah. Mortar is foolish.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That
Oh
ain't it.
no. That's not it, probably.
Can't be.
With the bottle, yeah, no, with the bottle and the bomb bag, we definitely are.
Yeah, there's and 30 scented, so gotta be over here. What is on fishing? I'm feeling it's the hammer, but we're gonna hope it's not the hammer.
Because forces are...
Adult fishing has to have our answer. This is the last check.
Yeah.
Uh,
Strand 2. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good for Toad.
Uh-huh. And you're just gonna do full clear glance here right now. Go to the maze.
Go to the maze. You got Song of Time. Go do your scrubs over there.
Spam some silver gauntlets in chat if you got them. No hammer. Hammer. No hammer. What the?
Oh god. Lens.
Of all the items that we could possibly
Lens.
Alright.
Well, I mean, that's a nice item to have. I mean, so like, is that a nice item to have? No. It does tell you things about where the seed's logic is going, though.
Could be item on TCG, could be logical crossing for Requiem at
Yeah.
Colossus. Probably that one.
Yeah, we're probably being expected to logically cross before we could get access to Forest Temple somehow. The only question, like, is like Forest is one of our lax medallions. It's not a song medallion. So the question is, like, how does Forest Temple get locked by the lens if it's not directly locking a song? And we have 2 strengths. We have a mirror shield, and a hookshot, and a bow, and a slingshot. Yeah, we'll probably have an idea once we get our Minuet song.
I mean, an inaccessible hammer would automatically put whatever song is on Minuet, or wherever Minuet's at.
Yeah. Yeah, but that means that Minuet has... Yeah, it might just be that Requiem's Requiem and Minuet have swap spots.
Mm-hmm. Nothing on Kingdom.
It's probably not going to be happy about this strand.
That looks like a heart piece in the sidewall.
Yeah.
But I've also mispicked Burrito's letter as that, so...
We'll have to see if Toad wants to do DC here. Because I think you have to take a guess, knowing that it was lens pat, that OoT is probably off the table now for forest access, given our items. And DC is really juicy, though. That's the problem.
You do get a nice wallet in there, and fair ores, right?
Yeah,
Or...
that would... I think... I don't remember if... I thought FW was in the...
I remember there was a wallet, at least.
Yeah, no, it was a wallet in a bottle, which is nothing. But FW was here up in next to Cow.
Sorry that I'm stealing your shtick, Tobias.
Market to go. Market to go.
Richard has K-Sword?
Well, we found a bow in forest in...
Oh, true.
We did find a bow in market.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that BTG's pat the Baronade. So our Frog's 2 bow could just easily be like one of our 2, like our prelude song is a child song, and somehow Rudo's or Boomerang is bow locked, and if it's in GTG, that makes a lot of sense. It could just be in the maze somewhere, and key logic dictates it.
We already saw Lab Dive.
I thought it was dead, yep. Irons were in river, so Toad was able to cheese Lab Dive. Oh, the fur that slingshot on Lab Dive is out of logic until we have a scale.
But
yeah, but
we have 30 skulls.
Yeah, we have 30 skulls in logic by now. I can take a rough... I can actually go see if I can plug it in what we have logically and see if I can get you an answer.
Because we have a logical hook, bow, bottle.
Strength.
Yeah.
Scale. Yeah, we have 31 in logic. Yeah, there's like 31 in logic right now, and I think that's including one that might not be accessible in Fire Temple. But we also have like ZL, and we can get at the water temples, so we can get the basement skull.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Minuet was at Minuet.
Um,
So lenses for
Lenses.
hammer
Yeah, lenses for hammer or hovers.
and TCG.
Well, it's a logical ADC today, everybody. In a required only seat.
So lens could be for K Sword too, and it's in Deku Tree. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, Toad's gonna hate the fact that he didn't do Link to Goron first.
Mm-hmm.
I have to imagine when Tensai goes down to do Water Temple, he will take a little poke around Adult League. Just in case. But I don't know when you're going to do Water Temple without your second hook shot, because water's foolish.
Also, that Stalfos hit link can confirm that Stalfos are not nicest Stalfos.
Toad's got to still do the Creator's Probes. The Burning Tech is Bolero. Yeah, if it is like hovers on Treasure Chest game, that would be something really good for Toad.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer less so. Forest Temple's definitely not hovers locked though. But Fire Temple could be. Yeah. Forest can't have the hammer and probably won't have, and it probably won't have the hovers. Could have the hovers, but probably won't. Wow. I mean, it probably doesn't have our crossing logic either, that is true. But our crossing logic at this point is probably opponents that Composer's Grave. Because we need to be able to get something there's two songs that are like Epona's being on Prelude would be interesting because that would mean our long shot somewhere on the eastern side of the world. Jesus Christ, Forest Temple, stop with all the keys.
Is that all of them?
We
Or are we
need one
missing one?
more.
Okay.
No, it's not it's not a possible logical AD. It is a logical AD. There's no way that you can get Minuet at Minuet without serious song. We know in somewhere in this sea we were expected to have beaten Forest and Fire Temple in Dodongo's Cavern. That being said, 3 of the checks that Saria's song locks, or 2 of the 3 songs that Saria's song locks have already been hinted at. Yeah. This one, we're only missing 2 hints. We haven't seen a copy of our guaranteed worst scrub hint, and we're missing one sometimes. I guess. Oh, and Skull Mask. Bigger on, I guess. Yeah, Market Path could be Deku. So is Tensai ahead? It's honestly really too hard to tell. Toad has been clearing a bit more than Tensai in some spots. He didn't do Dodongo's Cavern, but he did do Bottom of the Well. He did do Child Lake. That being said, and he also did River. And Toad has items that Tensai will probably have to go back for. He at least will have to go back for the Mirror Shield. Very likely we'll have to go back for the Iron Boots. Yeah, this is we're 50 minutes into probably a 2.5 hour race. It's really too early to tell.
All right.
You knew that had to be a small key. There's no way that wasn't a small key. Because there's only one more locked door before I need more items. Oh wait, no, actually, never mind. I got my Twisted Hallways wrong. We've gotten all the keys out of Forest Temple, and we haven't. We're just done with the Twisted Hallway, first Twisted Hallway.
Yep. So there are only items now left in Forest Temple.
Yeah. Hey, look, for Scarecrow. Now Toad's gonna have to ponder over what the hell is. What the hell is Lens gonna do for me to get me Saria song?
Did Toad go late?
Toad did all of Lake. Toad's done all of Lake.
Okay.
He hasn't done Dodongos.
Got it.
Will he do Dodongos? Probably not. I think you want to figure your way over towards. I think Toad's probable next play after Forest Temple is find upon a song and get to GTG, and then Spirit Temple. Yeah, so Volve is behind, and we know something to beat Volve is behind Lens because we found a bomb bag in Ranch. So we can beat Dodongo's Cavern without ever going to Lake. So yeah, unfortunately, like the one bad thing about all our path ends today is we don't have a Shadow Temple pit. So we won't have a lead on Din's magic or hovers.
We'll just hope they're all on the way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I mean, our straight 2 is on the way. It can happen. Yeah, this is also a very good seed on why you should learn how to mask. It's an extremely free trick if you have a bow or a shot, or even just arrows.
Mm-hmm. That's a bow lock bow.
Yeah.
Mido skip will not be banned. It can easily be a path bow if there is a key in the map chest and fire. And that would confirm it being a path bow.
Yeah, or Rudo's letter is in GTG and Ice Cavern Song, or Prelude Song is a child song, and
Yep.
Letters in the Maze. Like
anything that puts a child song out of place or locks something behind or locks the bow somehow makes it a path bow.
Fortunately, we're in double fours, but we're getting close to the end of it. Toad's gonna have some fun with the fact that he has iron boots to promote. Quick Toad, hug shot the vines and take the boots off. Which causes you to go flying out of the water. Might be banned, but it's still funny to watch.
Also, shout out to Kirox. This is a great invention. I believe it's Kirox who put this in.
Yes.
No longer do we have to watch this thing slowly move. Now it just gives you motion sickness, which is okay.
Yeah. This is the one thing I hate about playing like an archipelago multi-world. Superseed. Old Forest Temple play. Like, I could be doing so much more with 3 or 4 seconds of saving. Alright, well. Tensai's heading for Phantom Ganon now, so we'll probably get our first medallion on the board just about an hour, which is pretty nice.
Oh, then cook it.
Nice. Just recovery hard. But that's our shadow medallion on the board. Wonder if y'all say take a tree hits.
Yeah, not surprised to see that there wasn't much enforced. Logically, it's one of the last dungeons, if not no mode.
Okay.
Blue potion.
Nah, bloopy. There was a bloopy for the
Oh,
horse
it's bloopy.
scrub.
Okay,
Yeah.
I saw blue.
I think Tensai is gonna go. The wild could be a play for Tensai. I have to imagine that he'd either be considering possibly ice or both are our worst scrub hits. Wonderful. But I kind of feel like he's gonna go check to see what our Sun Song Grave is song, and if it's a bonus, you make a play out to GTG. You have strength too.
Yep. Strength 2 hook shot. You have everything you need. We know toilet's a key.
Yeah. Yeah, we were wondering where the one setting specific always hint was hanging out. Turns out they're both on deck entry, which we couldn't access as child because we don't know where our key sword is. Alright. Bella Sons, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this will be well. Yeah, I'm gonna go set a Dape time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, set Dumpe time. Go check Sungrave while you're there.
Yeah. Now the real question is, where is our long shot? Long shot on the well would not be good for Toad.
I'm gonna say long shot is strength 2 locked in GTG.
Yeah, but we need a
push.
but we need a bonus song. We can't get a bonus song. And we're kind of out of checks.
Right.
We can get into Water Temple, but Water Temple's foolish.
So horse has to either be
Requiem or Prelude.
It could be Serenade.
Yeah, but Serenade and Prelude kind of have the problem of we need Ruto's letter.
Yeah.
And Ruto's letter is something. One of those two items is sitting in GTG.
Yeah.
It's like three of our songs are like locked by crossing over the gap. At least two of our songs are locked by crossing the bridge today. Possibly a third. Yep. Not great for Richard. You'll take that. Harl Castle Fairy's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Toad's gonna go check. Tensai's gonna go check Sun Song Grave and talk Dante. I guess we do still have valley checks. Crossing. So crossing is to Colossus, not Valley Bridge, is it? Crossing. Crossing can kind of mean one of two things. It's either, generally speaking, we'd probably be referring to Colossus, getting to Colossus, but we also have to cross the bridge. It's a two-step process. And we know that the very first step of it, which is crossing the bridge, is locking one of the two songs that we're talking about. Two of our last 4 song locations.
Yep. Happy 1 hour, everyone. Make sure to give our runners a follow, Tensai and Tenacious Toad. My co-commentator today is Toffile. I'm NewITGuy. Thank you to our trackers, Purble and Milkweed, and of course to our restreamer, Tobias.
Looks like okay, so Tensai is heading for skulls. At 12.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
2 is on 10. I think the worst possible spot for lunch right now for Tensai would be Target in the Woods.
Mm-hmm. That was a weird combination right there.
Yeah. Now Tensai's doing a bunch of stuff Toad has already done, so he's gonna start to get some time back. As long as Toad kind of avoids the Donga's Cavern for a little while, it should be pretty good. I guess Fire Temple we still have 1 check in logic. And we know we're gonna have to get into Fire Temple at some point this seed. So like a Magic and Fire Temple would also be kinda bad. Yeah, this will be 2 extra checks for Tensai. This will, at least for him, be his mirror shield, which he'll be happy about. We saw all the keys. There wasn't the locked key, but there was also nothing in the locked section of the well.
Yep.
Yeah, there was one in the one leading to the coffin. One in the leftmost invisible wall when you walk in, and then I'm trying to remember where the third one was. But...
Third one's in the basement.
Oh yeah, the third one was.
Which makes everything in the basement out of logic, which we don't care about.
No, it doesn't. We have bomb bags. We have bomb bag. That one only gets weird if we don't have bombs or strength or dings. But bombs pretty much throws at anything and everything. Bombs and CL throw everything in logic. Yeah, dead end disc items.
Yep.
With BGS on 50 and hammers not hard required, are we going to see nut and light arrow strats again? There's a very good chance of that. Our runners might stumble into the hammer on the way though, because logically it has to be somewhere. And in clearing their paths, they may end up finding it. Because there is nothing as saying that treasure chest game can't be a, as was pointed on chat, because chess game is patented, market's patented government. Like, the treasure chest game was the Kokiri sword, then like hammer could just be decketry. Alright, well, the first item for hitting was just health. Toad's... Oh god, Toad got into the enrage phase of PG.
And rage phase is one short, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's when he decides to psycho pressure you. Yeah, irons are the lower Zora River Heart piece. Bombs and hammer, they've been in logic for a while.
Okay, well. Tensai not, or not Tensai, Toad not gonna get punished by skipping it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll have to kind of go see where Toad wants to head from here. Because you don't have a lot of checks and things are going to dry up, so not doing the Dodongo's Cavern you want to skip because you know you don't need to do it theoretically. It's unfortunately a really powerful option. But yeah, this will be Toad finding out that it's just Vanilla Sunsong. What's left in logic? We have Hyrule Castle Fairy. Target in the Woods is probably in logic. 20 Skulls. Having a hard time.
We saw all of DC.
Do we see all of Field? Toad routed Field weirdly, kind of. So I'm not sure if we saw Remote Grotto.
I don't know if we saw Tektite either.
We saw Tektite.
Okay.
He played. He did the North 2 checks, and then he played Doctrine to get the CAC as an adult. This will probably be River for Tensai if I had to take a guess. Toad's running out. He's going to go to DC. We have one check in Fire Temple, which we know we're going to have to do at some point today, so there could be stuff higher up in Fire Temple, but we can't beat it because we know we need the lens for it. It still could be magic. Yeah, Tensai didn't dip into fire. Neither of our runners did it. You don't really want to dip into fire. And unfortunately, Bolero is our Bolero's on Burning Cack. That's like getting a beam.
Colossus Arch.
It has to be Colossus.
It's the only one that makes any sense.
Toad's getting money, which kind of tells me he's fading for DC. Toad can't go to ice, he doesn't have a bottle.
Toad could go to ice if he goes to DC.
Yeah. But also, like, I mean, going to ice and required only is always kind of a hit or miss, even though, like, you know you're going to have it available at some point because you have to collect Ridge's letter in order to complete the seed.
Mm-hmm. There's...
Oh, Toad never did the lower 2. Yeah. So Toad never did the lower 2 scrubs in the 2 storm scrubs in River as a child, I think. Either forgot or just didn't have the money. No, we saw frogs. Oh wait, no. Did we see frogs one?
No, we didn't.
No, because Toad didn't have frogs. Didn't have storms. And then I guess we never did. I don't think we saw Valley picks. Toad's running upriver. I have to imagine this is a very long way to get back to Fire Temple for him.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if it's faster than playing Minuet, but on the other hand, walking out of SFM without hover boots sucks.
It's actually faster because you'd have to Midas skip backwards.
I mean, model skipping backward just is running in and out of the...
True.
He's going to go do... This is... You don't have a bottle. You don't have blue fire arrows. You don't have magic. Why are you going into Domain as an adult?
Because Toad doesn't realize he doesn't have a bottle.
Like, I could get the Ice Cavern play if you had a bottle, but yeah, I hope it's just that. Because if not, this is literally... I mean, this is like 3 item checks. But...
If one of those is a bottle, this is... I mean... You're getting paid out.
I guess this is... Oh my god, I spent so much time trying to get a strength for Horror's Temple. They're just sitting in... 2 of them were sitting... freestanding. And my... Our 20-pack of chews is...
Ooh.
Stop giving us, like, telling us that, like, nice things are on checks we're not gonna do game. Figure out sort of the 20-pack of cheese are dead.
Your 30-minute time saves on 50 souls. Well, we're not doing that either.
Are there any hints pointing us this way now? There's literally nothing pointing us here.
Other than have to be one point, yeah.
Weirdly, this is a very dense play for Toad. That isn't Dodongo's Cavern. And this might be just trying to not do Dodongo's Cavern for as long as possible.
We're just going to just have...
Yeah, unfortunately DC has the bottle that makes this a better play. We haven't seen Castle Hints or the Fairy. Neither have been seen. And, like, realistically, like, we need to find our way across Colossus. So, like, you could skip... Is that...
That's
Nair's Love, yeah.
It's not a ball.
You don't even have magic to set... FW and Ice... He's going into Ice Cavern. Oh, no, he's not.
Nice, nice part. No.
Unless this was a very elaborate ruse to, like, set up Dompe time and for, like, child. But still, like... Yeah, Tensai's gonna go do a bit of Lake here. He knows Lake is path. He knows he's skipped around whatever logic is in Lake, but... There's still progression here somewhere, theoretically. Okay, it's just gonna be a long shot on Hyrule Castle Fairy today.
Mm-hmm.
Virgil, I don't get the rationale for going Fountain here before DC dodging. Yeah, like... Like, if you had magic, I'd understand. If you... So you have FW, you can take advantage of getting back to Ice Cavern later. Realistically... Realistically, like, Ice probably will have something just because we literally have no idea where any of our Shadow items are. Somebody please check. Yeah. Somebody please check Hyrule Castle Fairy.
Why such a terrible check?
And somebody please check Dark in the Woods Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toad's gonna probably do Night Skulls, maybe go back and well and finish off.
Or maybe Toad just ups that. Those checks in the law orphaned.
Toad is definitely gonna go back and do. We'll see. Like. You're kind of at the point where you're starting to hit the last location syndrome other than the dongos. It just kind of is where on these checks are dead to me forever scale you are at the time. Please check Hyrule Castle Fairy. Please check Skull Mask. Oh yeah. We're gonna get a hint that Skull Mask is a hook shit, aren't we?
Very possibly right now. Because there's 3 stones here. One of them most likely has that sometimes that we haven't seen yet.
That's our
Okay.
ranch to Rovadupe, which is probably for Storms for Air Shield. So we actually haven't seen another bomb bet. Oh, Rolling Goron's in Logic. Odd Rodder.
True. So it's the pot.
Lots in Logic too, yeah. Yeah, we have like 4 or 5 one-offs right now that are just horrible to get right around. This will be dead hand for Toad, so he's gonna kind of give some of that time that Tensai gave back to him. Wasn't Castle Fairy. Yeah, and here comes the discipline from Tensei, I think, because I think Tensei's about to go right down through field and check a double H. Like, he doesn't have a slingshot, so he can't do target in the woods, but there are 2 checks in Child Goron City you can do.
But he will get slingshot once he goes to lake.
Yeah, Pelley's... Pelley's not always... really isn't a great play in a lot of settings. Oh, okay. Here we go. Boneless big pose. This is a market check. That was a small bow. Wait, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but I think Tensai's Tensai is kind of hoping that like it's a long shot or a hammer in Lake right now, because that'll open up a lot of stuff for him. Yeah, you can't do Adult Valley to Lake. That's the problem. If you're doing Adult Valley, you have to come in from the Gerudo Fortress area.
Mm-hmm.
You can't check the crate from the eastern side of the bridge. As an adult, you have to be able to get across or reverse and check it from the western side. Sorry, the Woods is dead. Time to go blow up some Gorons. Well, another Goron. Yeah, you can do the waterfall, but now, this is like the one check I don't know if we saw Toad do, because his field routing was kind of... Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we didn't see that copy of the hints down, but it's not going to matter. So we're down to like 20 skulls, and
Dancing data.
Journey is hinted, so this is the last check in Childborn City. The problem with Ice right now is like we don't know where Rudo's letter is. Something's 20 skulls or first check and fire couple. Wonderful.
Child.
Are we about to go to... We have bomb shoes out. I think Toad's about to just go kill King Dodongo. As a kid. Okay, well, let's see how much of this he's going to do as a child. I think you want to do your damnedest to avoid having to deal with the Denalphos. Why are we in DC as a child? We're in DC as a child because currently getting back to this section of the world sucks. And Toad's probably thinking there's something here, and I hope it's early. He's got enough shoes where he can just hopefully kill King Dodongo with sticks. Yeah, there you go, lens. Lens and no magic. And that's, yeah, there we go. There's the rage flicks. There's the, I made a trip into adult domain without a bottle. Like. Honestly, I think Toad may opt to just go kill King Dodongo, go back adult, and then go do Ice Cavern. It's not going to be what's in logic, but it's going to be breaking whatever the hell our logic is expecting us better. Because like now that he'll also now know that with the wall there that his lens is pointing to him or hovers. I have to imagine this is Valley Target and what's in Child Goron City for Tensai.
Mm-hmm.
I think you kind of want to figure out which of these 4 things is your progression and be done with it.
Okay, we're gonna see Richard.
You already saw Richard.
Yeah. We'll see Richard again.
Oh god, we're doing Denalphos. This... Well, Toad is going to get his practice in for the the one-hit KO Battle Royale. Are we 1-32ing this?
I think he doesn't have magic.
Yeah, he just realized he doesn't have magic. You can't 1-30. You don't want to 1-32 this right now. You have a bunch of bad checks, but they're checks that you can get done faster than 1-32ing it. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible for Tensai. That's not good. I don't think he didn't lose a ton. But he lost
Mirror Shield. Iron.
Tensai did not save and quit and opted to do a hard reset, and I think he still had his mirror shield, right? Like all he really lost was his iron boots and the lens and the slingshot.
Yeah.
It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is not good. His irons are in...
Tensai went to well after being first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, irons are just a lower river, but that's not good. No. He lost some skulls, but... I honestly grab the irons and then make a play. Just go back at the go upriver and do ice. Because the logic in this seed is going to get kind of annoying. It's gotten really annoying really quickly, and ice will probably break some of this logjam. And it'll get you your 20 skulls that you need. Like, that could have been a whole lot worse, but it's not great. I'm not sure what else he's going. He's probably going for the skull up at the top of river. I think yeah, okay, so he's gonna go do Child to Goron City and then probably pretend that Target in the Woods doesn't exist, because I don't think he's gonna go back for that slingshot for a while. And yeah, and I guess the best way I can explain why Toad is doing DC as a child a little bit more is he's just hoping like Magic's in here and he can go do treasure chest game as a child without having to age change again. It's not in here. That's what he's hoping. So Tensai's at 16 skulls. There's 2 more solo pouch skulls in Forest, in Lost Woods. He'll be able to go through the maze and maybe grab that one and then get the patch skull at Bedonko's Cavern for his 20th. Do we have any scrubs that we haven't seen yet?
Seen Strength 2 scrubs in Colossus. We haven't seen Storm's Valley scrubs yet.
Yeah.
Well, those are the only 2.
And we, I guess the Crater Hammer scrubs, but
oh yeah, Crater Hammer scrubs. Yeah.
well, we can't get to them anyway. Any of those anyway.
GC scrubs.
We saw the GC scrubs.
Those are the 3 that we haven't.
Yeah,
any 3 of those.
Yeah, the only thing the GC scrubs have was double defense. Yeah. 18, so Tensai's last scrub will be the Graveyard Scrub. The Graveyard Patch Scrub, so... yeah, that's DC down for Toad, so both runners are equal on dungeon clearing. But I expect this is going to be Hyrule Castle Fairy for Toad. Still haven't seen Skull Mask or seen a hint for it yet. Which is getting suspicious. And Toad's gonna make the Skull Mask play. He hasn't been chasing Skulls as hard. Yeah, we saw Garden City Bot. Actually, I don't know why Tensai didn't do Garden City Bot, but yeah, we saw Garden City Bot.
It was bundle of 3 arrows.
Yeah. Alright, is it 20 Skulls, Skull Mask, or Valley? Not 20. Let's see what our runner's going to do here. I think Tensai's going to bucket the Valley? Or he's doing Skull Mask. He's doing Skull Mask. Toad, on the other hand, is going Adult, which has to be Ice Cavern at this point, or literally the first check in Fire Temple. He's going to have to play Minuet to get to either of them, so we'll see. Yeah, Tensai's heading for Valley. I don't know if Tensai did Tektite Grotto, so this might be slightly better for him, slightly okay with for him. Because I know he looped around the remote grotto and open grotto and field. Yeah, he's going fast. Yeah, here's the ice play for Toad. There's a good shot that this is going to be something like Requiem or Eponus. Unfortunately, this also can mean like it's going to be end up being like long shot and treasure chest game.
Just could be magic right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know, it's going to be great when our Skullmask hint is the one that, at the bottom of the valley.
That says, by the way, here's your other thing. Okay, rule is if you can't see, you gotta go find. You gotta go check it.
Yeah. It's something. It's not a rupee, whatever it is.
Yeah, should you be able to see that?
It sticks.
It's
Correction, it's a stick.
not even a bushel of them. Okay.
And it's Skullmask! Okay, everybody. What does Skullmask have? Is it magic? Is it long shot?
Is it in Hyrule Castle 3, where the hint is? The world may never know.
We're not checking that grotto.
Nope.
We did only check that crowd of Overworld Skulls was on, and Tensai banned Overworld Skulls. Toad banned turning off CAMC. Sorry, Toad.
So he did not want violence today.
You're checking everything regardless if you want, even though you also drafted required only. Tensai drafted required only. At the very least, you have Minuet and you have Prelude and Nocturne for Skullmask Quest, so that's going to be about as fast as it gets. Ice is behind. At this point, it's very likely that it's a long shot to get across the wasteland, and which is going to be a problem for Toad. This is potentially upon us, which will get him to GTG, but it won't get him what he needs. I guess we also still technically have first check and Fire Temple. That is left. What's the big chest of ice, and why is it our boomerang?
Lord Paperweight.
Had to show up somewhere. I guess in required only, it doesn't have to show up. So there's only 2 more items in here. We know that the last in a song, we know what the last item in here is a piece of heart.
Let's see what the big joke is that we don't know about.
Is that a claim check? And it's oh, that's not what you want to see. If you're Toad, well, Toad hasn't seen it, but that's a horrible magic. Oh, good. He has to go get his lens.
Oh, right, because yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, he has to go get his lens and get back, child. Well, let's see if he opts to go for G for Ice and hope that it's Vanilla Serenade.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lens is on adult fishing.
Yeah, Lens is on adult fishing. Tensai accidentally save scummed it. Well,
He saves scummed a lot of
it's
stuff.
not even a save scum. It was a reset without saving. So
Definitely saves scum last.
something's on treasure chest game. It's either a letter or it could be long shot or K sword because we know Market's path. He's heading straight for Lake. Ice could be something, but he's not gonna screw around with this.
Mm-mm.
There's one more check in Fire Temple, at least it's in logic. The problem with Fire Temple, it's only literally one check. Anything else is entirely seed dependent, and it's required only, so we have no idea what that check could be.
Mm-hmm.
If this is Requiem, it's worth it regardless. If this is Requiem would be very nice. Opponents would be nice. Well, opponents less nice.
Requiem's good to know because it'll tell us where, or tell us where the long shot is in the seed.
Yeah.
Because it's either in front of this.
Well, we could easily have Vanilla Requiem today anyway. Yeah, so this was expected to be small chest. It's Requiem. That's good. The problem right now is Toad needs to have not lost track of possibly where his magic will be. We can find another magic. But there's also nothing out saying that child spirits at all required.
Mm-mm.
Colossus Hintstone could be the Skull Mask hint. There are 4 hints that are out there that nobody has checked that aren't Skull Mask locked, though. And at least one of them is probably the Skull Mask hint, and the other one can be anywhere else. Alright. Time to go back to market for
It's like a big on the left side.
yeah.
Nuts
Nuts
on the arch. Obviously foolish. Okay. Is this Pony? Or is Pony on... Okay.
That's our bonus song.
So Serenade is on purple.
Tensai's gonna go steal the slingshot as well from here because he's probably gonna go back and we'll see if he opts when he does finds whatever, if it's long shot or a sword. Oh, this is some good heads up play for Tensai. He has magic now, and he also has irons. He knows Water Temple's foolish. We can get into Water Temple and get an FW in here so that way he doesn't have to find Serenade.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all change this somewhere out later, we'll see.
Well, yeah, the only other place you probably want to put is GTG, but he can do a full clear GTG, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to come, and yeah, leave now. You can't. You don't have hover boots or long shots, so you can get all the checks in here. Otherwise, I say just dig for the big key and the boss key and skedaddle until you have long shot. But if the boss key's in the push block, you're out of luck. All right, everybody, get your guesses in chat for treasure chest game. This will be an item, probably. Fox, we have completed progression dungeons. We've completed 2 progression dungeons, in fact. Our last major progression dungeon was cleared about an hour ago, mind you, but we're basically down to a found unhinted magic on Skull Mask.
I found.
Well, if it isn't treasure chest game, then it's the very first check fire in Stone Fire Temple that you know is locked behind lens somehow. It's almost certainly not locked behind lens. And its third letter. Oh boy. Here we go.
Hashtag Rush Ice.
Congratulations to Delcianus and Crinks for winning today. You have won a lifetime supply of seeds just like this one, where you can go insane 2 hours looking for your Rito's letter. So Toad just better keep an eye out and hope that he remembers that he has to do Skull Mask, because we're behind the magic now. There's a lot of spots for this magic, but also Shadow Temple exists.
Has Shadow ever had second magic? Other
Shocking
than
often.
always.
Look, I play Link to the Past a lot. Probably more than I play Zooter. You know how many stupid times in that game you're required to get a fire source to unlock another fire source. There's 3 fire sources in the game. You'd think it wouldn't happen often, but it goddamn it does. I don't think we've seen the big key yet, the boss key yet in... But no, we did. It was on the hand. And the best part is, we can't even beat Jabu. We know that Jabu's uncompletable this go around because we have a path to Baronade that is Gerudo Training Grounds.
You can't oops vanilla ring into it.
No, but you might as well do the ring chest anyway, just in case it's like
And the scrub.
long shot.
There is a scrub. And
There's a scrub too. Yeah, that's 2 checks.
And we have FW.
Yeah. You'd like to go Mojabu, but it's also your forest med, and you're probably not going there. Because, like, it could very easily be... We could have a long shot in Jabu to get to GTG to get our boomerang.
Fire double dip.
It's like...
And then it makes you wonder, Mido, who hurt you today?
Yeah. Fortunately, like, our Barnabeth is still out of the bow, or the... We don't know which. Because we don't know our fire temple key, like how fire temple's locked.
I mean, we have to have a boss key accessible, but that's it.
Yeah. We just don't know if we're going to get up the map chest or not for an arrow lock or not.
I mean, Mido wants to hurt everyone, but I'm sure Mido still has feelings. Feelings.exe has stopped working.
Just a reminder, everyone. We do have a restream tomorrow, noon Eastern. It'll be game 3 between Derek Div and SETI for the game 3. So this will actually decide one of the finalists. If this game doesn't. Also, happy 2 hours, everyone. I'm a couple minutes early, but shout outs to our restreamer Tobias, shout outs to our trackers, Purple and Milky, especially shout outs to our runners, Tenacious Toad and Tensai. And shout outs to my co-comms, NewITGuy, who isn't that new, but we'll let it slide.
I have to rebrand at some point.
Well, you could do it like Coke did with like New Coke and just become like. Actually, no, they're retired bad. We're having fun times in Java today.
Yeah. I'll rebrand to the artist formerly known as NewITGuy.
Yeah. All right, that's all we can do in Chabu.
I might have to do that. That's great.
Where do you go to Spirit Temple without something new? Toad is going to go to GCG after this. It's hinted path to Baronade. And you're going to want to get whatever's there before you go back child again. Fortunately, Tensai now knows that whatever his actual path is, it's an ice cavern.
Yep.
Or the first second fire temple, but that's dead to us for a while. Shoutouts to Bolero on Burning Kakariko. But on a side note, hey, an hour later, we finally have our second medallion.
Yeah.
I'd kind of say, like, I kind of feel like right now, at this stage in the race, that Toad probably has a bit of an advantage, just as long as he doesn't forget Skull Mask.
Walks into magic being somewhere that's just
Yeah.
like NGTG.
Yeah. Like, Tensai's got a bit of catch up to do, but like Toad's finished most of the stuff that isn't foolish and or not path. So
If Toad finds magic, he'll be ahead, but he'll still need to at some point go back and do treasure chest game
yeah, he has to go back
without
try.
Ritos.
I mean, Tensai's been doing a lot of required stuff as well, but that second trip across, really the one thing that Reset really did was force him to do that extra trip across field, back down to Lake.
Then collect 2 extra skulls again.
Yeah. Right. So there is an item in here that is path to Baronade.
Hey, mate, what's that?
It's not that. We had a wallet.
Had to think for a second. Where was the wallet?
Dononga's Cavern.
DC, yeah.
I was just chilling in on range scrubs. Still haven't seen any other. Oh wait, no, we did see one other bomb bag.
Okay, so this is bomb.
Huh. Okay.
Well, you know, if it wasn't if it wasn't path before, it's definitely not path now.
No. It could be path for central. Well, no, central pillar. No, it actually can't be. What am I saying?
It could be. Oh, well,
Yeah, water's foolish.
water. Well, those are nice light arrows. Water's foolish, but that doesn't mean it can't be. You can't have a boss key on central pillar.
But our this is path to Baronade, not path to Morpha.
Oh,
That was a small key in the center of the maze. It means Toilet's completely dead. Oh.
I mean, either way, those wallets are in logic, so tunic's available.
Floyd, yeah.
There's another big chest. Is this our boomerang? God, please don't just not be a hammer.
Bottle lock, bottle. Oh, his letter lock bottle. Dude, his letter wasn't bottle locked. Tensai just gonna push the block.
I approve.
Yeah, if you're not good with ground jumps right here, this makes a lot of sense. Trying to wing it a little bit. I can't say I've ever seen this without hover boots. Ah, there we go. You can do the ground jump in this room, but it's actually really annoying just because the ice kind of slides you around a little bit and it can get you out of the right spot if you're not good.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're looking for long shot dins and Cucco sword right now.
And wherever Boomerang happens to be inside of GTG. Oh yeah, we just need a case sword.
Fine. So you need dins and long shot. Arrow's gonna show up at some point. We're all behind we're completely behind the lens right now. The hammer has to show up at a point. Here's Requiem for Tensai, so he'll take his trip out the crater now. Not crater, Colossus.
Oh, we've known it's been logical AD for
Yeah, it's
most of the seed.
yeah. We went to we had vanilla minuet today, Fox. Like you could. We had logical AD confirmation. Adult one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is logical AD and a required only seed that required you to go get a goddamn lens off of adult fishing to get access to Forest Temple. So we know that the lens and literally everything behind Rudo's letter today.
Oh, those are nice.
There's our hovers. Oh yeah, we needed hovers too.
It's the hover boots!
New IT guy, who was that?
Huh?
I thought I heard something. It was Chuckles. Okay, it was Chuckles apparently.
Oh, okay.
Chuckles sounds more German than I remember. Maybe it was Chuckles' Uncle Toby. I just... Yeah, K sword can be anywhere. K sword. Finally gonna check the other scrubs in Valley.
Long shot could be here.
I believe this is the second or third time we've called items in this thing.
So speaking of long shot being there,
Yeah, so I think the Toad now knows is okay. Well, letter is somehow behind.
or is in front of.
Oh, he knows that letter has to be somewhere on the eastern side of the world for Requiem.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that we need.
Guess Toad's gonna eyeball this. Makes sense.
Pretty
That
good
works.
eyeball.
I'm so used to just people doing like the 3 side hops and a couple of rolls through.
Magic was on Skull Mask, letters in Treasure Chest game.
That also pretty much confirms that you have to Treasure Chest game has something.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the one concern that Toad might have is that it's hammer in Treasure Chest game.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of suspect Toad will go beat Water Temple and go back Child and do Skull Mask. Then the seats kind of start running itself. Because at this point, Jabu's probably got our Kokiri sort of dense. It has to have one or the other. I guess Child Spirit exists, but we're pretty far down the list of things
Toad
left.
does have lens.
Yeah, Total is the one who found lens first. Tensai found it much later. Oh, okay, here, we're probably going to find the Skull Mask and it's like, oh, that's bad. That's where magic is. Blake's on the path to Phantom Ganon. We knew that. We're seriously down to 4 Hintstones. And 3 of them we're never going to see.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a Bighorn hit either. Oh, wait, no, we did. There we go. Well, now he knows. That's going to probably put the rest of the seat on rails for Toad.
Yep.
Oh, that was our winner heart piece. Nice. Alright, Toad, how are you doing this? You're doing Compass first. Alright. I can respect this. This is foolish. You're not looking for items.
Having absolutely none of that.
That's our second small key in water temple. A cracked wall was also one. So what kind of would be in Tensai's? It's really kind of hard to say. Like, we're still missing Dins, but the spaces where Dins could be is much lower for Toad at this point in the game, because realistically, like, it's Fire Temple or Jabu. And Toad will do Child Spirit, and Toad will do Child Spirit and Jabu next cycle, and then, like, if he hasn't found that, he'll just dip Fire Temple and probably find it. And it could be like Hammer. Like the one way Toad, like the one thing Tensai could do is do Child Spirit next cycle. And Toad never does it, but I'm not sure that's enough time. Or Toad kind of has to forget checks. Tensai has FW and Jabu, so and he has done Jabu. But he's like, it's about half a GTG and a bit of Water Temple behind at this point. Probably closer to just more like half a GTG behind. But that's a lot of time to make up in 2.5 hours of our race. Hey, Vanilla Bosky. Alright, time to get out of this horrible dungeon.
Dude. Troll Rover earning the name.
Ooh. Yeah. Did Toad do... Oh no, Toad didn't do HVA because Fortress is foolish.
Time for everyone's favorite sexy thermohexy. Which is way better than what they called it in English.
With the double dynamite attack?
Yeah. I did study up on my German. Those are the only words I know now in German.
Oh no!
Oh, come on.
Okay, that's fine. She should be still do 3 straight ice attacks now. She won't do she shouldn't be randomizing her cycles until after this. Oh no. This could take for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, oh god, here we go. So the thing with Twin Rova is that the very first Styx attack she does after you get into phase 2 are all scripted. It's 3 fire attacks and 3 ice attacks. So you
Okay.
only have to store 3 of them, and hopefully you're done in one cycle. If not, she's going to start randomizing it. And this is where it could take forever, because now she could just start doing fire attacks for a bit. Thank God she did 3 ice. Oh, health, okay. Yeah. I was incredibly lucky. Toad beat Morpho. We're at 3 meds now. 3 meds to 2. But this will be Toad doing Skull Mask. Because he knows he needs magic. Yeah, Toad will go do magic, get his magic, go do chess game, because he knows lens leads to something. And he probably knows it's going to be lens at the loot Rudos, given the rest of this logic chain. I don't think it's a mystery who's going to find the Kokiri sword first. I think it's a mystery. I think if we're going to have a bet, it's Kokiri sword or Din's first.
Mm-hmm.
We're heading to GTG now for Tensai. He'll pick up his boomerang, and hopefully he remembers to check the. He'll kind of feel bad because it's going to be boomerang, light arrows, and hover boots in GTG, and then long shot and Storm Scrado. Hopefully he remembers Valley Storm Scrado. Apparently we're attempting to turn our Silver's Gauntlet's bot into a ChatGPT bot. Oh god. Please don't feed Twitch chat into ChatGPT.
No, it's not wise.
No, it's not wise. Toad's got his magic. Toad better be doing treasure chest game. Because he has nothing else, and he knows it's either Hammer or Rudos, and it's probably Rudos.
Get your guys in chat. We have another TCG coming.
You know, the best part would be is like if Hammer's like at the very back of Shadow Temple and we don't have to do it. So the runners are forced to do nuts and light arrow phase 2 cannon.
That would be extremely weird placement for Den's Fire then.
I said Hammer, not Dins.
Well, I know, but you have to have Den's to open up Shadow to put Hammer in the back of Shadow.
Don't need Aaron to open up Shadow.
So what?
I don't know.
You know, real funny is fire arrows for Wasteland in fire.
Oh god.
Wouldn't that be so funny?
Yeah, I would. Toad's gonna go get his. Is gonna go do Jabu Jabu now. Make his third trip into Fountain for the seed, which is impressive. Oh yeah, Toad's just rushed from Jabu because Jabu is literally the only thing he has left in Logic. Except for one chicken fire temple. Well, he also has 20 skulls, but he can do 20 skulls at this point.
I don't know. Fire's not very appetizing today.
But yeah, you can see we're starting to like Toad's starting to equalize what Tensai has done as a child. He still has to do about half a Jabu. Tensai will be able to kind of warp right back there with Requiem and FW.
Mhm.
But Tensai will still have to go. He does actually have his adult FW set in Water Temple, so when he's done with this... Oh no, please don't skip... Actually, he won't skip it, he'll go check it, and then he'll probably just... I'm slightly afraid that Tensai will skip Valley Scrubs,
He won't.
but he shouldn't because
None of these are the long shot.
none of these are the long shot. He won't skip lights. He'll see the big chest. He's still missing way too much. He's still missing literally 5 items, like 3 or 4 items.
Plus, when you, I mean, it's the first chest off the block. You don't
Yeah.
miss it.
He's just coming around left. Toad opted to come around the right side because he had Song of Time and he knew Toilet was dead. And that's a very popular routing strategy. Tensai's just coming in here for the full clear because he also knows its path and he can full clear. I believe these are the hovers.
Throw yourself into lava. Good strategy. Good strategy.
Yeah, and unfortunately, kind of unfortunate for Tensai, like, the long shot and hover placements really point out to why the lens's path. And the lens's path because she had a crop. Not for crossing, but for chess game.
Yeah, you can't. He didn't crash, so it's not an FPA.
Yeah.
And honestly, he lost his lens and slingshot, and that was about it. So he lost the hike out to lake again.
He probably lost like 5 minutes, I'd say, just
Yeah.
between doing the checks and the hike.
Oh, and irons because he had to hike.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, and at this point, Tensai has kind of the rest of the job, and then Lake Skulls, Valley Scrubs, and first check and fire temple left, so he's going to go do Valley Scrubs. Because, like, logically, the seed wanted you to get Rudo's Letter, go to Ice Cavern, get Requiem, go out to Colossus, get a bonus song, jump the gap, get your long shot. This seed's a mess. Alright. First chest that we have, there's Tensai's long shot. Oh, those do nothing. Out of curiosity, is that strength locked in any sort of way? I was locked by the... Yeah, the strength 2 locked. That has to be strength 3. How many keys have we seen? I honestly don't know. It's required only Spirit, and we didn't go with Nest Child. So there's some amount of items. I know we saw at least 3 small keys. It could be very likely that the... I don't think we... I think we have to have at least 1 fire-locked small key and 1 fire-locked item. But we could just have 2 fire-locked items. Nobody... There were enough small keys where we didn't have to do bow crap, and nobody wanted to do bow crap. So this will probably be a slightly faster water temple trip for Tensai. He's going to go do map chest first, which means he probably will get his 2 small keys and then opt to go down and do boss key chest first. Before saving, quitting, and resetting to do compass and push block. Central bow target.
Am I back now?
Nothing back.
Okay.
Nothing else in...
Cut out on me, I guess.
Yeah. Tensai's in Water Temple now. He went map chest first, so this will be a little faster for him.
The wind is blowing hard today, apparently.
I don't know. I've had wind blowing hard, rain blowing hard, sleet blowing hard, snow blowing hard, and the earth shaking in the span of about 4 days this week.
Oh, you're over on the East Coast.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's like, I know where that earthquake was at.
I got really weirded out yesterday because I was I work from home, and I'm like sitting in my office, and I feel it banging, and I'm like, why is my neighbor downstairs banging on the ceiling? I'm not doing anything. And then I think about 20 minutes later, I found out there was an earthquake. My parents live in New York, so they were a lot closer to the epicenter, so they really felt it. I just kind of felt shaking for like 20 seconds. Yeah, I had a giant nor'easter come in. It was supposed to dump like 6 inches of snow, and it's all gone now.
Yeah, Tensai is going to make up a lot of time here in
Yeah.
Water Temple just by banking on vanilla.
Yeah. Less banking on vanilla, it's less just pushing off Compass just until later.
Found it. Hooray!
Yeah, so one's going to be about finishing Jabu when the other one's finishing Water Temple.
Which will put Tensai half a job behind.
Yeah, roughly.
Maybe they're gonna tough it out.
Oh, I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe not have. He still has the exchange. He's already done the first one of the 2 rooms.
Uh-oh. Vanilla ring first.
So where is our Kokiri sword? That's a very good question, Tobias. And the answer is, if it's not on Baronade, we're going to laugh because it's the first Chicken Fire Temple.
No. It's one other place it can be.
Okay, Child Spirit.
Another place it can be. And this is why you full clear your path locations. And it's on Big Pose.
I guess Big Pose is on. Yeah, Big Pose is available now.
And it's in Market. And it's path to Queen Goma.
True.
Clear your paths, people.
I mean, it wasn't on Logic until,
Right.
or even available until we started this dungeon rush. So.
That's not true.
I mean, we could have done it. We could have done Boneless Big Pose, yes.
Yeah.
Boneless
Oh,
Big
I
Pose.
guess. Okay, I guess we do technically need opponent.
Yeah.
Or funnier, it's Den's Fire.
I thought we wanted fire arrows for something in Wasteland for Sadie.
Yeah, and we can't make everyone. Okay, you know what? We'll make everyone happy. Fire arrows on Big Post for Wasteland for Dens in the back of Shadow, or for K-Sword in the back of Shadow. There we go. Everyone is happy now.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so
if that is the logic train, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah. All right. So Tensai's probably going to go to Child Spirit here, and then FW himself back to Jabu.
Oh, hello, Dr. Snow.
We finally have our Forest Medallion. We can finally get our song off of Prelude, which is probably Serenade.
It's most definitely Serenade.
We can finally go to beat Water Temple. That we already beat.
We can go catch the Hylian Loach. We haven't done that yet.
I don't agree with Toad not doing Child Spirit right now. I don't think you have a lot left other than Big Po's first chest and fire temple. Not to want to take at least a glance at Child Spirit. Alright, so there's at least one item on the Firelock stuff in Spirit Temple. There are two items on the Firelock stuff in Spirit Temple. Yeah, that makes sense. I believe there was a small key in the invisible chest hallway, so that had to be 4 key locks, so that was key 5. And the Firelock stuff is 3 key locks, so there had to have been a key down in Child Climb somewhere. Alright, big pose time. Oh?
Oh.
Hey, that's a slingshot in logic. Hey, technically our slingshot and lab dive was locked by
No.
child. It doesn't matter. I was looking at child projectile weapon. It wasn't strictly slingshot locked.
Well, technically, that could have technically just qualified as our path, right?
No.
Oh no, because we had the 30 slingshot.
Oh, there you go. There we go. The game's fucking evil. There's our K-sword.
Hey, look. Something, always follow your path, something.
Yeah. Worst part is Tensai almost did that and opted not to.
Yep.
The trick isn't hard, it's just there's RNG if you're not on the horse at the right level. That just makes it frustrating. So he's gonna have to go back adult at a point and then get Big Pose done and then... Alright, it's time for Decketry. By the way, we still haven't seen our hammer that we were logically expected to get at some point during this seed.
Maybe it's the first check in fire.
I mean, it could be. Just as long as Fire Temple's hover boots locked, because our hover boots are locked behind Rudo's ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Or somehow we're going to get the weirdest seed of them all, with a vanilla hammer and required only.
Actually, that's probably more likely. Because if if the hover boots are behind, you have to logically be expected to climb all the way up Fire Temple to drop the pillar.
Yeah.
Or the boss key is just like in the first chest. And then all of fire's inaccessible. But then where's the hammer?
Yeah, this forest was horrifically late with marching. Oh, good. Well. You want to know what's going to be great in just a second? Oh god, Toad's going for 20 skulls. Is that 18?
19.
When we go back at Toad, we'll have Valero over checking the first check Fire Temple.
Yeah. Toad's gonna get 20 on top of Impassals.
Probably. Goma isn't in logic without it. So the fire source is in. So it's in logic. There was a slingshot on 30, but also, if there are no fire lock small keys in Fire Temp in Spirit Temple, then you as a child can be expected to use torches to light the fire, to light the torches without having to obtain fire magic. Fire magic only really applies if keys are on the fire lock stuff. So you'll read Spirit Logic, yeah.
Spirit Logic is counting to 5 hard.
It's not. Oh, there we go. Mind game. And 2 hours 51 minutes in. Tensai beats Baronade and Toad beats Skoma, but Toad's not Goma. Oh, that's where our prescription was. Now we can get 20 bomb shoes after unfreezing King Zora. Still have not seen the hammer. Now here's the real question. Do you open gold chests, big chests, and Spirit and Shadow Temple looking for the hammer because you don't want to do nuts and light arrows? Keep it.
Maybe. That's a nice place for that bigger on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I almost say you do open big chests for the. How the hell does the logic work then?
What?
Where would... So you only need magic and dense to get in there. But you need Epona's, which was out at...
Oh, this is all behind Ruto's letter.
Okay.
And Lens, the truth. It's Lens to get letter. It's Lens to get letter, to go into Ice Cavern, to get Requiem, to get Epona's, to do Big Pose. Because we haven't seen the fourth
Okay.
bottle yet, but it's probably not loaded with the Big Po.
Yep. So all this is still in front of all the
This is all behind Lens. This is still like
Yeah.
leading up to our AD path for us.
Yeah.
That has to get resolved somewhere. Here comes Big Pose for Tensai. So he'll have his case ordered in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately can't Gomo Deku. Forest is 100% the last time we were expected to play today. It was, of course, our second dungeon that we completed today. First medallion, though. And this is why Mild Escape is incredibly powerful. And Tensai is going to really hate this.
Mm-hmm.
Because he went to do this, but got the wrong Po. I think he got a small Po instead of... And so opted to, like, dip out and do actual progression instead. But this would have made his last child segment a lot better.
Yeah, because he would have gone done Deku right after.
Yeah. You're mad, you don't have time to be mad.
Yeah. That's crazy. Doing the strat as intended.
So we've seen 2 small keys so far. I think we need another 3 or 4. 5 or 6. Well, that's a big chest that Toad will open, because it's a bronze key. Tensai doesn't have any sticks, but he can go buy a stick from the Deku shop, and then he only needs 1 more.
Or he just
Or he could just kill a Deku Baba. Yeah. He doesn't need a lot of sticks. He just needs 1 for torches, the downstairs torch possibly, and then a 1 store jump slash. Oh god, this is going to be the worst Shadow Temple ever, where you're going to be able to get to the Gomo Shadow Temple, and you might still want to look for the hammer. I normally don't even get into this like discussion in Zooter. Like in Ocarina and like Link to the Past, like there's always discussions of do you look for a sword or do you look for solar arrows later in the game? Because like the final Ganon fight in that game, like silverless Master Sword Ganon takes like 5 minutes, and getting any one of those 2 things speeds that fight up immensely.
We do have a hook shot. You can do hook shot on the sail, but
yeah,
that's some weird angles.
normally, at least, like usually, you find at least a hammer or a big orange sword in these seeds. But fortunately, the hammer, despite being required, is incredibly elusive, and their big orange sword's on 50.
I mean, you almost have to think that Hammer's just chilling in fire.
It really can't be. Because, like, it really can't be chilling in fire at this point because the hover's path won't work.
What was the hover's path to?
Well, no, it won't, because otherwise, sorry, the lens path won't work.
Ah.
Because if you could get at the hammer now, like, lens...
Oh,
hovers
right.
Hovers won't really do anything for you in any of the spots. Like, you can... We started with Song of Time. I mean, I guess it could be Hover Song of Fire, but... Tensai's just before Klingoma now, as Toad's about halfway through Shadow Temple. Just before Shadow Pod.
Using lens and shadow, what is this?
Yeah,
Nope.
Toad, you want FW out so you can skip Shadow Pod if you have to. There was no Shadow Pod today. Here's Dens for Tensai. Just gotta go.
A heart piece, though.
Well, nah, not a hard piece, full art container.
Yeah, so...
That's nice. We still need 2 more small keys, I think. One more. That's right. One more. We have the door to get to the bow. We don't have the bongo small key yet.
Yeah.
That's us heading at the Shadow Temple. Oh, good. Here we go. We don't have to do the last 3 checks in the Shadow Temple.
The question is do you still do it?
Yes. Was there anything in the first 2 checks of Shadow Temple?
No.
No, there was nothing. They both checked them.
Or keys, maybe?
Hammer Hunt Manager. Yeah, we'll have to see. This is going to be a comfort factor decision. I know Toad found 2 nut upgrades this seed, so he's at 30. He found at least 1. So only has 4 in his inventory then. Straight up equipping arrows, but that could just be for shooting it up when he gets out. And yeah, no, happy 3 hours, everyone. We're almost done. Will we finish the 3 hours in logic? The seed in logic? Probably not. Shout outs to our runners, Tenacious Toad and Tensai. Our restreamer Tobias, who has popped in a couple times here and there throughout the restream. Shout outs to our trackers, Purple and Milkweed. And to my co-commentator, NewITGuy. Yeah, Toad's heading straight for Bongo.
Can't blame him for that.
Hammer's technically optional for you. Hammer can't be on lags because the forest is Shadow Mid. And Forest Temple Axe is locked behind Hammer somehow. Well, we know how Forest. We know how it's locked behind Hammer. We just don't know where the hell Hammer is. It's either deeper in Shadow Temple or in Fire, or somewhere vanilla in Fire Temple.
Bongo.
Spoiler logs are not typically generated for race seeds now. If it was some sort of spoiler log race, yes. I think there technically is a way of figuring out where it is, but that involves Trez, and we're not going to bug Trez for this. Even if it is actually incredibly interesting, where the hell is this hammer? That's a good bomb back. Yeah, this seed is kind of insane. What makes it more incredible is that this is a logical World Tour seed, and we drafted required only.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing saying that this had to happen. The randomizer just made it so.
So required only, all available. That's fine.
Yeah, it's all locations required only.
what ended up happening was one group was going to get left out, and then the Gerudos complained, and then the Zoras were going to get left out, so they complained, and then Miles like, you know what, I don't have time for this. Everyone gets to be in the game.
Yeah. Well, everybody but Fire Temple. Because Volvagia stayed at home.
Yeah.
I mean, we're supposed to visit Volvagia, but nobody really wants to. And that's the Iron Knuckles down for Toad. Just have to do 2 more fights, and one of them's going to be much more excruciating than normal.
Mm-hmm. How many nuts is it again?
10?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There are actually some unreachable spots in Grid Training Grounds, to be fair, for required only. They were just filled with small keys, so we didn't care about.
Mm-hmm.
Just about everything else was reachable at a point. Please don't. Thank you, Cranks, but please don't tell us these things yet. I mean, I know we are getting down to the trailing bits of the seed, but I guess we will probably bring that up with the runners. I mean, I honestly find it an incredibly fascinating camera location, regardless, just because how much of the game was seen in between where the hammer was supposed to have been, was hinted to have started, and how much left we've seen. There's still 3 checks left in Shadow Temple Virgil. And I don't think either runner did Composer's Torches. There's like 5 checks left in the game.
Yeah.
Where Hammer could be.
We saw Trail Fairy, didn't we?
Yeah, we saw Trail Fairy. We didn't see Greater Fairy. Nor will we ever see Greater Fairy. Here we go. Welcome to...
This is why you have a hammer to fight Ganon.
That's 1 point of damage. Three.
Oh, this is just mean spirit. I have an ice cream truck going by my house right now.
Oh, that was a really, really good first phase for Buckshot Cannon.
Yeah, I know. No ice cream for me. Oh, are we going to find out if it's in Shadow? No. Yeah.
There's a chance if he finishes this fast enough that Tensai will forfeit before he gets to Bongo. And he can walk it out and check. but I don't know that'll happen. No. Yeah, I gotta throw it back through Shadow now. And everyone, please get your GGs in chat for Tenacious Toad, our winner and our first finalist for 2024 Challenge Cup. Finishing with a time of 3:13:31. Obviously, Tensai just a few minutes behind. This kind of has to do Ganon's Castle and the final flight. We're gonna see if they want to go for an interview, but they're under no obligation. I think we're being joined by Tenacious Toad. GG's.
How did I win that?
So there's kind of like two things I would say. One, Tensai had a bit of an unfortunate reset at a point. It didn't cost him a ton, but it did cost him the lens. So he had to, like, he had like saved and bought on the well, did a bunch of stuff, reset, but like he had gotten everything out of bottom of the well. So like he lost his iron boots, he lost his slingshot, he lost his lens, and he had to reset and run back down and grab those things again. So that cost him a few minutes here and there. Right now he's fighting Bongo. He just finished Bongo.
Yeah.
The other big thing was rushing ice.
Yeah, I think it's he kind of dug the rest of the logic out. And you instead opted to go to Adult Fountain for the second time to seed.
Yeah.
This time with bottle. I mean,
I thought it was gonna be the magic, because that hint was kind of in a bad place.
he hard last location magic.
Yeah.
He did a full logical clear to get magic. He checked Valley, and when it wasn't Valley, it was like, well, I've got one check left in the seed, and it's magic. It's Skull Mask, and yeah, no, the hint was in a horrible location. That is true. He never found the hint. He just did it because he did 20 skulls. He had nothing left.
When I found out that it was logical AD, I just kind of threw logic out and didn't even care about beatable only, because I knew I had to do everything. So that's when I'm gonna go to ice to see if I can get a song that gets me out to the GTG area.
Yeah, make this more efficient. And
yeah.
That's kind of what ended up happening.
Where was the hammer?
We don't
know. We have not seen the hammer. Someone in chat actually did in fact load up the seed and looked in Fire Temple, and it's hammerlock. So we are convinced at this point that there are literally 5 checks in the game that have not been seen where the hammer could be, and all of them require Din's Fire. So it is either the back 3 checks of Shadow Temple, Composer's Grave, or Wasteland.
Okay. I don't know when the last time I saved, but I could check.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I don't know what I saved last, so it kind of screwed me over. Yeah, let's check.
Yeah, like, I mean, realistically, like, you both opted to, like, nice childhood on this cavern, by the way.
Oh, jeez. I last saved a long time ago, so I don't even have dents.
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's good.
The world will never know.
It's definitely not in cannons.
No. Oh, God, this seed was just...
Yeah, I just
Like-
felt like about an hour in, I was just, this is the seed you want to just forfeit and not do anymore.
Yeah, if this were a
Yeah.
weekly, you would see so many forfeits. It's
Yeah.
not even funny.
Yeah, like obviously I think like early I have to kind of ask because like you dodged doing DC the first time after leaving Kakariko, and I kind of have to assume it's just because when you came adult the first time through, you went down. You knew you had your Phantom Ganon path in Adult Lake, and well, it was the
I was
lens.
like, yeah.
It was a hard required lens, unless you wanted to 132 it. But
Yeah. I was just thinking, oh, it's just probably to cross to get Minuet or something.
yeah,
But it wasn't.
no, it was stupider.
Yep.
So stupid we don't even know how stupid it was.
The reason I did trial DC, it's because I was there. And I was looking for stuff, so I was like, okay, I can do this. There's probably stuff in here.
I mean, there was just somewhat
bottle.
useful. A bottle and a wallet. Yeah, it was. We were just like it was kind of understandable, especially like with how bad transportation was, and just like you were there, you want to do it, and at that point, I was like, so your densest location left. Like I would kind of say like early on that like Tensai kind of like he went for ranch before going to SFM, so he had storms and mobs the first time through Lost Woods. So that might have played a factor into why he went into DC to begin with, but like this seed was just.
I do like how several times in this semifinal now, we humans have very clearly told Mido, hey, let's make it a quick one. You know, 1 chicken, free Scarecrow, required only. And Mido was like,
I was like, nope.
one all dungeons, one logical all dungeons, absolute bottleneck mess coming right up, sir. What?
Yeah.
And I think there was only one thing on Scrubs, which was a bomb bag. I don't remember anything else being on Scrubs.
I don't think there was a double defense, but that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a scale
Your first
or
bomb bag
something on
was.
the Lake Hylia scrubs?
Oh, there was a scale on there was also a scale on one of the Lost Wood scrubs.
Oh yeah.
And also a
yeah.
hook shot, a long shot in Valley.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah. There was a decent strategist.
Oh, that confused me even more. I was like, why is the long shot after this?
It's like why is the long shot hover boots opponents and correctly I'm all.
Then I was like,
Behind.
okay, Rudo's must be somewhere early then.
And then
That
there's
was-
magic, and then it's like, oh.
Okay, chess minigame it is.
Yep.
That was just. You think you have the logic down. It's like, nope, it's something different.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, for this seed, like, 313 for, like, was literal, like, required only, you had to touch every single dungeon in this seed, except for Fire Temple. Well, logically, you had to do Fire
Ironically enough.
You really didn't have to do DC either. I think there was a bottle something after that.
There was a bottle, nah. Like,
It was
you
in
know,
Spirit, right? There was a bottle.
yeah, there was a bottle in...
Or
It was... The third bottle was Rudo's Locks.
or it was GG.
It was in GGG.
Somewhere. It was
GGG.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the kill enemies in the hammer chest room, but not the hammer chest switch.
After clearing Spirit, I almost wanted to put some text over my screen. It's like, is everything in GTG?
Yeah, basically, almost. And GG's to Tensai, who just finished in 30-22-51.
GG's. Another monster seed. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Tensai was asking Manao.
Yeah, Tensai asked.
Oh yeah, we had a.
Tensai asked Minu
Try not to
whether
be
they can
salty.
wait. Oh right, let's see how salty he is then. Welcome in, Tensai.
Hey, I don't think I deserve any GGs for that poor showing today.
You finished the seed. That's a GG's enough. This seed was a monster, and you don't
That-
have anything
You
to
did
feel
not
bad
let the
about.
That
randomizer
was a
win.
bad
Exactly.
seed.
That was
We don't
Yeah,
know where the
it's-
hammer was, so we still don't know where the hammer was. So
End of Shadow, I guess.
it's either End of Shadow or
Or
Composer's
Fire
Favor.
itself.
It's not Fire
Oh, yeah.
itself. That much we
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Someone in chat actually did in fact go grab the seed and went into Fire Temple, and they found it was hammerlocked. So it's
Wasteland, maybe?
Wasteland or Composer's Torches. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It's Dense Fire. It's Dense Firelock somehow probably. So
For the manager.
But GG's Toad. Congrats for reaching the finals.
Thank you. You put up a good fight.
yeah.
I mean, congrats to you, Tensai, as well. You're one of the 4 best players in Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like-
But I'll be honest, when I fucked up with that save warp, if it hadn't been on restream, I would have forfeited.
Understandable, honestly.
Yeah.
I only kept playing. I was not playing for myself anymore. And that's why I made so many mistakes. I couldn't get back into the game because I was so pissed. So, yeah. That was rough. The seed was rough, but after that mistake, I never managed to come back into my normal state. And that was just 1 hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours, maybe. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but that was really difficult for me for the time. Mentally, that was really, really tough.
Yeah.
This is also why I wanted to finish it, because after going through all of this, I didn't want that seed to beat me in the end.
Yeah. No, that's understandable. Thankfully, like, I mean, I guess it did cost you a bit of your sanity, but
A lot.
God, this seed was just like we don't know where the other skull mask and one of them, the other skull mask is. One of them was back a leak, and
Okay.
Toad opted to eventually Mito skip without doing skull mask. Not Mito skip, KZ skip without doing skull mask.
Yeah, I
So-
hesitated, but I was thinking maybe it's the wrong move, and actually that was the only play. But then I never find second magic, so I don't know where it is.
No one found second magic. No one found the hammer.
Yeah,
Perfect.
It's definitely magic locked.
So like
Amazing
it may
skill.
not be magic lock. It could be just
But
anywhere
yeah,
at this point.
the part that really killed me was I wanted to try Big Paw without Epona, didn't get a Big Paw, and decided, okay, I'll wait until I get Epona. And that's when I changed my Baron from I want to forfeit to FML.
Yeah, we saw that, but because the guy was just going, you got to full clear your walls, despite the fact that you. I don't know if there's like the bow. There was a path bow or not in market. I don't know, or like the song logic.
Well, in case
I was
the whole
but-
seed was locked by Aruto's letter in market. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Where was
But yeah,
the second bow was in forest.
the second bow was in
behind-
forest. The second
Third
bow was
bow's
in
in
forest.
forest,
5 key locked, but there was a key in the eye switch in the maze, so that was bow locked.
So
And the
it,
third bow was Frux too.
it was most definitely a path bow until we know where the location of that hammer is.
Yeah, but your path to Goma is definitely fulfilled by that Kokiri sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all the path to the Kokiri sword is also behind
Yeah.
market. Everything was behind market today. Because
Yeah,
But
but
yeah,
just
recapping the seed a little bit, Tensai, I think you had a really strong start, and you were like the seed went this way and that way, and one of you it felt in the beginning you were quite ahead, and then kind of Toad caught you up.
Mhm.
And no, that wasn't particularly due to you, yes, messing up that safe warp, but hey, it happens. And in the end, it was really it was a good race despite mistakes happening. So
Mhm.
no
Yeah.
shame in that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we were up for a while. We weren't exactly too sure who was in the lead because Toad did a bit more thorough digging in Child 1.
Okay.
That was a long child one.
But we also know that like Toad came up with like Iron Boots and Mirror Shield in Child 1, so like we knew you were gonna have to go back for stuff eventually, and that seat just was like you just had to search every single nook and cranny at like 100% to see basically. Except for Water Temple, I think he actually made a minute or so up on Toad in Water Temple at the least, just because you opted for map chest first instead of
Mhm.
compass.
But yeah, I think my final mistake was when I went child for Jabu, and as I was warping to child areas, I forgot to do Big Po. I had the intention to do Big Po before switching from adult to child, and I just forgot.
Yeah.
Might have been the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, it's
For my
it's hard.
sanity, not for the race, for my sanity.
Okay.
I mean,
All
you
right.
did
Yeah.
try. You did try Epona-less Big Po.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, I was thinking that could be the play. Could be Epona in ice, and that's it. So yeah, but it didn't happen. I didn't want to waste too much time on this. Maybe I should have committed to that play.
I tried opponentless Po too, but I had opponents.
Professional. All right. But I think that just about wraps us up today, doesn't it? Do you need to know anything else about this seed? It's definitely going in the vault, all the way to the back.
And
Yeah.
yeah, you both did wonderful with your phase 1 again, by the way. Not every day that you get to see Buckshot or no big or on sword, no hammered cannon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Bigoran being on 50. Oh my god.
Yeah. Your 30-minute time save this seed was not doing 50 skulls.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, let's wrap this up. So, what I'm going to do is, first of all, invite you all, dear viewers, to join us again tomorrow, where we determine who will be Toad's opponent in the final. That'll either be Daredevil X or SETI. So, either way, Toad, you're going to be facing a German.
Yay.
America versus Germany, a tale as old as the ages. Anyway, yeah, and in the meantime, though, thank you both. Thank you, Toad and Tensai, for putting on a heck of a show for us. Thank you to our tracking team as well. That's Milky and Purple. And thank you to our amazing commentators, NewITGuy and Toffile, for putting on a great restream for us.